Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning where you are. Let's start another live session. Last day of trading week, Friday live session, guys. Make sure that everyone stay present till the end. Like every day, we see that the market is trending. Gold, GBP JPY, Euro dollar, GBP USD, all the trade instrument that we are trading currently trending. So you will be looking at one by one, most of them, including Nasdaq and US30 as well. So if you are ready for another trading day, last day of trading week is very volatile. So also in the last moment, we can increase our P&L. So make sure that before I begin this session, you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Let's begin starting with gold. Now you can see that gold is crazily bullish, trending to the upside with this massive gap opening. We're looking at the 4-hour and then we'll look at the lower time frame as well. Now in that area you see that there's a gap opening and there's a massive uptrend. Now the momentum of the trend on gold is highly bullish, and with this momentum we could see ultimately gold is heading to this all-time high. The price highly likely we could see it's approaching 2080 level. So this is a big bullish journey on gold as expected. Let's see where we can embark that journey towards this upside momentum. Now today's daily candle open with a gap, which is after that little pullback, the market is heading to the upside, and I think that it's gonna keep pushing to the upside with this momentum. Now from the monthly we see that bullish, weekly bullish. Now looking at daily, we can see that from the daily perspective here on gold, this is a gap opening here, and from that level we see the market is strongly bullish. Now looking at the intraday perspective, we saw that there was a manipulation here and the market started to push up. Now this 4-hour candle also opened with a gap down. I think that it's the price might be even respecting this level, this session, and keep pushing high. So even we can expect today hitting to the 2000 level, which is possible. So let's see now on the 1-hour chart, we see that the market is trending with multiple liquidity graph. Now liquidity graph is crucially important to understand when you see the market grabbing liquidity, where you can see that the market in fact is moving towards its direction. Now if we look at this lower time frame from 15 minutes chart, we can see that there is here you can see there's a long wick doji, and with that long wick doji, the price you can see here is also post breakout, so it's still pushing high, and I think that we can expect some bullish momentum along the way on this trade. So let's keep watching for an entry on gold along with other pairs. Also let me know your opinion on gold and also on GJ or any other pairs that you are trading, to see where you guys are looking at. And here we see that there is a trend line potential support level that might be interesting for us to look at. The market is moving in this potential, not exactly, you can't draw a channel always exactly, but most likely that I will be waiting for a big breakdown and then looking for buying. It's a long-term bull market, so it is possible for the price to have a breakdown from any of this level as there is a weekend, and with that breakdown either to this level or below this level can give us suitable entry opportunity. This is a bullish market, and we could see some kind of local pullback that we can expect. That is where I will look for enter this market. Also let's see how it goes. As soon as we will find an entry, we will be looking for buy on gold. It is a bull market, so my eye will be to the upside on gold. Now, along with gold, we keep it aside. Let's quickly look at what's happening with GBP JPY. Now, GJ here, there was huge manipulation. This market might give us an entry here. We saw that there was previous session a doji. Before I go to the GJ, I want to see guys what you are thinking at. Nasdaq, please. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So could you please update or euro? Yes, you will be looking at that. Nasdaq, sell 1955. What should I do? So you are sell on 1955. So you're probably drawdown. Yeah, no problems. Thank you. Peter, you're welcome. Welcome for joining the live session. So here we see that on GBP JPY, okay, what we can see, let me delete all of them. First of all, looking at the daily chart on GBP JPY, here on the daily time frame, the market, you can see there is a long middleman previous day, followed by, we saw that today so far in this level, the price so far has traveled to the support level, has gone back up to this resistance, and I think that from that level we could see GBP JPY, most likely we could see a downside movement in this instrument. And let's see how the market is evolving, then we can look for entry opportunity wherever we can find it on GBP JPY. Now this market might reverse to the upside, or we could see after a manipulation a downside. It's open-ended. Now from the higher time frame, if we look at the weekly, we can see that from this weekly perspective, from this support level, the market had an initial bounce. Now from the monthly, we can see that the market also have a bounce so far. So if we look at the daily chart on GBP JPY, what we see that the market is maintaining series of higher low in that level. So from that perspective, what I think that GJ might push to the upside. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we see that here in that area, this is where the 4-hour time frame, there was a big doji, followed by this session the market had a bounce from this level. So there is a probability for GBP JPY to have some local bullish move. If we look at the daily chart on GBP JPY, this is the daily 20 EMA in that level, and what I think that in that daily 20 EMA, the price might test that level, and then we can expect some local downside. So from the lower time frame, GBP JPY showing so far bullish momentum. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we could see the GBP JPY going up to this liquidity zone where there is a high liquidity. So with that being said, I will be waiting for also to see how the market is evolving. Either it is reversing back from this level, or it is moving towards the upside. So the time will tell, and the price action. So let's keep watching and let me know your opinion on all of them. How are you doing today with that weekend and Friday? I hope that you guys are ready for another trading day. Let's see how it does. Robin, thank you, Robin. Warren, good day, coach and traders. Let's kill the market. Yep, absolutely. That's what we aim for, having a good trading day. Dollar yen analysis here. So you're holding euro dollar sell. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll be looking at that. But just first keeping eye on GJ here, and on gold. So also you can look at dollar yen to see overall direction, some of the pairs, especially GBP JPY, because it's weekend and this is the weekly candle on GBP JPY, and we can look for, see the daily. Patrick, which one? Euro dollar. Okay, well, I really don't know where did you enter, but I'll look at euro dollar. I'll see my opinion I can discuss. But okay, so here, so euro dollar, if I look at now, looking at euro dollar, okay, which is so far, let the candle close and then we will be understanding. At the moment, if you look at the weekly and monthly, the price, this is a long-term bearish market, but we saw that the price couldn't create a new lower low. So the potential is to the upside for short term, but the price in a zone, you can see here the price was creating series of lower high and also series of higher low, so which is basically ranging in a very narrow area on euro dollar. Okay, so after we see the market has given us suitable entry, we can look for, but at the moment yeah, it's in a sideway. Okay, if you look at the daily again, the potential for next week higher time frame, it's potentially to the upside as the market is maintaining series of higher low, liquidity gap here, so the potential for breakout to the upside, but depends on where your entry is, will be really determining where you are enter. Guide, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that you from this channel. Make sure you leave a like and also press that bell button for everything that we are posting in Forex Trading Wizard Academy so that you are notified all the time. So let me quickly look at again on gold and then we'll jump back to the euro dollar, GBP JPY and euro dollar. So looking at gold is, I'm going to delete all of them just to keep clean. Gold, what we see that for today we can look for those levels that for potential buying. Okay, so I think that we might see, once we see that local drop, then we can look for entry on gold. Now looking at GBP JPY, okay, so there is a clean breakout on GBP JPY. It is on a significant level of resistance here. price action on GBP JPY currently showing some upside momentum, because this is the daily, you can see daily support. The price is forming, there's a big rejection from this liquidity zone, and with that rejection the price, the next day we saw a higher low, and there is another long week with a higher low. So where we see that GJ is maintaining series of higher low and the price is trying to break to the upside. Now with that breakout, I think that we could see there is a lot of long wick here, you can see on the daily. Okay, big long wick, red candle, long wick candle. So in those zone we could see that GJ is going up and filling that long wick candles. So from the lower time frame we see that there was a big manipulation here, and then the price has broken to the upside, and we could see ultimately, you can see there is an, from the 1 hour there is an inverted head and shoulder, and you could see the market is heading towards the upside. So the potential for upside, let's see. At the moment, for me to enter we need to see a local breakdown as we always do, and then after a local break of the market structure we can look for buying, or how we see that the market is evolving. Okay, thank you. So I'm not sure if Nasdaq is bullish or bearish still. Okay, what time frame you are looking at? Entry for gold. Okay, still Nasdaq. Mark, morning. Thank you, Mark. Good day, coach. I'm holding sell. All right, so Nasdaq, let me see here. Looking at the daily, Nasdaq is, you can see yesterday, as I mentioned here, it's bearish. We saw that big drop on the daily from that level. So now with that big drop on Nasdaq, so as it is weekend, if we look at the weekly, this market, you see in a narrow range, so the price action is still showing bearish pattern, right? So we might see a local upside. This market, you can see, you can read this market structure very easily, creating series of lower high. Okay, with that series of lower high, okay, the market is coming down, and I think that with that series of lower high you could see that the market at some point, as the price is coming to the support, could see a breakout and then continuation. So in this kind of market I'll wait for a break to the upside. So here where the price in a zone is not a selling area but it's a bearish market, so we'll wait for a break to the upside, breaking any of this important level, then looking for selling on Nasdaq. Okay, so let's see how far it goes, and then we'll be looking to enter. Now going to the back to the GBP JPY. So GBP JPY here, there was a huge manipulation, almost 33 pip manipulation, and then the price keep moving to the upside. and now the price is heading to a level where there is a daily, you see there is a daily 20 EMA and quite a few long week candles. So this market might be breaking towards the upside. If you look at this market in that way, this is the daily chart, you can see that it's forming series of higher low, and it's a long-term bullish market. I think that slowly this market will break to the upside, and that is where there is a huge imbalance. So long-term trend is merging with the short-term uptrend. So you could see that GJ is, pushing up, heading to the upside, and to enter that, first let's see how the market is evolving in that area. So here was a trade, but here there isn't yet, but I think that we could see an entry. If we find, we'll be jumping on that trade. Alright guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and also press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that we are posting every day. Let's go back to gold again to see. Okay, so we saw that there is a local drop on gold. So the levels are very, very important for entry. Okay, for our Nasdaq. Okay, good morning, Trevor. Good morning, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, gold, for me it's still bullish, but what we could see that a local drop as the weekend. This is what I'm waiting, and once I see that local drop, then we can look for that entry opportunity. So here it is now, coming down, which is essentially good for us for entry opportunities. I'll mark up all those levels that we could see potentially potential for trading. So these are the levels. On break, we can look for entry. So from the weekly, if we look at the weekly, see this weekly candle, this long week doji, it is a manipulation candle, and from that zone we saw the market made a huge move. Now as the price approaching that level, we can expect some local downside, some local pullback, but by any means I'm not gonna sell gold. It's a very, very strong downtrending market, but trading with the trend is the secret key that every trader uses in their trading strategy. So make sure that you always understand the trend so that you can trade with the trend. Right? So gold is now in a very strong bullish trend. So in a trending market, we'll wait for any kind of level to be broken, and then we can look for entry. All right, so here this market, you can see has left those levels here, 1980, 1981, and then there's another one 1977. That much far it may not drop, but if it is coming down to those levels or breaking those levels, we can look for entry. Okay, and in the meantime, if you have any question, you can ask. Gbpusd is creating head and shoulder in the monthly time frame. Amir, GBP JPY, head and shoulder on the monthly. Okay, so yeah, it is. Look, head and shoulder is, this is what I try to explain, every day. This is the most important part that I think that you need to consider the direction of the trend, because when it comes to creating a head and shoulder, always we need to consider in favor of the direction of the trend. Now, a head and shoulder will not give you anything unless it is not directing you towards the direction of the trend. Okay, so if you look at GBP JPY here, we see that monthly head and shoulder is still monthly candle not closed. We still don't know if this candle is closing below as a red candle or going back up or closing as a doji like that. But even if it is forming that head and shoulder, still we need to look at the direction of the trend. So if you look at the weekly, what we see here from the weekly, this market, it is, you can see there's a huge rejection on the weekly, followed by, so this candle, this market is maintaining a series of higher low, so it's gathering liquidity from the support and chances that this market will break towards the upside. Now from the daily and even on the lower time frame, now monthly head and shoulder, in fact, it doesn't carry anything if you're trading on the 15 minutes or 5 minutes. But if you're trading, let's say 4 hour, yeah, it carries an important value. But what I would say that always consider the direction of the major trend is the key. Okay, so when you look at the trend, you know that where the market, which way the flow is, so that you can have, you can look at the major trend for entries. So from 4 hour, GBP JPY has come to nearly to the support. Pardon me, gold, GBP JPY. So here, this is the support that I will be interested at the moment. Let it break first to the downside, and then we can look for entry if we see a clean breakdown that we are looking at. Okay, so let's see which one giving us an entry. And in the meantime, guys, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out anything that I'm posting every day. Let's see where we'll be quickly looking at dollar yen also. So dollar yen as well, it's very choppy at the moment. Gold might give entry or any of them. Okay, so always, when I look at the market, I look at the direction of the trend, the major direction of the trend, with along with um, price action. Okay, so there are three most important part that a trader must look at when they are looking at the market: is the major direction of the trend, market structure, and the liquidity. So once you understand it, it becomes much easier for you to read the direction of the market, right? The major direction of the trend, market structure, and liquidity. So what is a market structure? Market structure is where when you see a market creating series of higher low, which is an uptrending market structure. When you see a market creating series of lower high and lower low, which is a downtrending market structure. Okay, so the key point here is to look at the market structure, and then look at the price action, and then look at the liquidity. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Make sure you leave a like, and we are waiting for any entry, any of them. As soon as we will find that, we will be looking to enter. So looking at these two instruments for potential entry, now here from the 15 minutes on gold, we see that there is a little bit of consolidation here, you can see. And in that zone, as the market couldn't create a very strong new higher high, we could see that drop. But as I mentioned, it's a very sharply uptrending market. Selling is not a good idea at all. We'll look for buying once we see the market has dropped to that level that we are expecting. Stephen Evans, GBP CAD. Okay, so looking at GBP CAD, which trade you are in, short position. GBP CAD, I don't go short at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't go short at the moment on GBP CAD. It might slowly, revert back to the upside. So yeah, I wouldn't go short on GBP CAD. Now looking at, okay, so gold has formed long pin bar. So that pin bar might give some downside momentum, but not gonna sell, because it is a very sharply uptrending market. Anytime you can expect it to revert back. So it might now drop down a little bit. Okay, might now come to break some of the levels that we are expecting to break. And as it is weekend, if it is a bit stronger break, that could give us potential entry or an upside momentum. Right, so let's keep eye. Okay, so if you are enjoying, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification, and also join the free Telegram channel for all the content that we are releasing, so that you're not missing out anything. So free Telegram channel link in the description, and also I can give you a link in the live chat. You can click that link and then you can register and start trading with us, learning our strategies. So once you are on the free Telegram channel, you can access many of the content that we are releasing, so you can stay up to date. Okay, so let's wait for gold to break. Okay, we see that local drop on gold, and I want to see that it's breaking to have an important zone. Then we can look for entry. So also I need to know what's your view on gold and GBP JPY. Okay guys, let me know your view. Are you bullish or bearish on gold and on GBP JPY as well? So it's coming down. So if we look at the daily, so today's daily low is here. Quite a few levels that we have drawn where we can expect for the price to have a bounce. Let's draw the, let's name that what is what. So this is the daily support. And so daily support, and if we look at here, intraday, so these are two important levels. Let's see how the market is reacting to those levels. 15 minutes. Any break of this level will be a good place. Based on price action confirmation, we can look for entry opportunity. So this is local support. Okay, now this is the intraday. We look at 4 hour here, which is there is a doji. Okay, so we want to see further deepening. Let's keep eye on GJ as well. So GBP JPY, let's draw that level on GBP JPY. This is the daily 20 MA. I think that it's not gonna hold, it's gonna push up. So we will be looking to this support on daily. Okay, now for me, or we look at that here on GJ. So the way the market structure is evolving on GBP JPY, which is potentially bullish, and looking at very lower time frame, okay, this is the daily support, and I will wait for this market to have break any of this swing low, then look for buying. Otherwise, you can see this is the 15-minute chart. It is a bullish channel that has broken to the upside, which is still maintaining that bullish. At the moment here is at the top, and if the market managed to break to the daily support, we could see that next it's moving back to the daily high. Okay, might be going back to the daily high here. So let's see, going back to gold again. Good morning, go. Shouldn't have trade yesterday. Okay, so you see that there is sudden drop to the local support. So okay, so there could be some movement to the downside, and yeah, it's coming down, which is if it is a sudden drop, abrupt drop, which is always um, potential for reversal. So 1 hour chart, I guess there is no news today, isn't it? Look at the Forex factory. This drop is basically you can expect it as manipulation. It's gonna highly likely we could see it's gonna drop to the daily support. Okay, so what we'll do now, market just has hit the intraday support, the 4 hour, and it might come back to the daily support ultimately. There could be some deeper drop, and then once we see that the price action is forming that reversal pattern, we can look for entry. I'm not gonna sell yet because it's a long-term bullish market. Okay, so looking at GBP JPY has reached that daily level. So the price has crossed to a very important resistance level on GJ. See the 1 hour. So very sharply bull market from 30 minutes and from 15 minutes, which is potentially bullish. The price didn't reach any important, now local time frame, there is no resistance here, so we might see still there is no opportunity here. Gold had so for me, I click on back from here. Which way is heading gold, guys? Let me know. What do you think? I took it too early. Okay, so chain. Yeah, that happens. We don't break 19. Okay. Kulan, hello. How are you? Mountain Hermit. How about GBP versus CHF, sir? Okay, Justin. Just triggered. I mean, gold. Yeah, where it might break this daily low today. Okay, because you can see from there, because it's weekend, we might see deeper drop here. Very highly likely it's gonna break this major trend line. So there is a major trend line here. So on that, we could see a break of that major trend line. Let me draw all the possible levels that the price might trouble. So this level 1974, 1973, break of this level will be sweet spot. Okay, but as I mentioned here, we need to look at the price action, how it is forming that. Another drop will give a huge momentum for an upside bias, which is possible for gold to have another drop to this daily support. So the price has dropped so far. You can go for bullish, but at the moment I just want to see a little more break. Patience is the key, as you know that we do quite often open trades in the live session. Once you are patient, you can have a high winning rate. So from 1 hour candle closing with a big bearish candle, so the way this 1 hour candle closing, which is bearish candle, and we might see another candle towards the downside. This is a long bearish candle and it's closing in 3 minutes, right? So there is a chance that the price will come back here. We could see a retest of this 1 hour 20 EMA, and then we might see that the price is heading towards the upside. So if we look at that, gold has tested this. So here, very long candle. So the next one chances that you'll have another drop, and we want to see that a big drop coming to the 1 hour 20 EMA zone, which is the 1974-73. That will be a very good place for potential bullish opportunity later from this level. So because it's weekend, we see that this drop coming, because of, there is a lot of traders might close their position, might close their buy position, which is starting to sell. Ultimately it's gonna pick up again after gathering liquidity. So this is the channel. The price is heading, price on the support level, okay, to this support, where we want to see that it has come to the zone. Then we can look for entry after crossing this level or at this level. Let me see how it has done. So if we look at the 1 hour chart, you can see the price is approaching that 20 EMA. Chances that it's gonna try to break down again, and I think that it's gonna touch that 20 EMA, cross that low, and then returning back. So here we need to look at the 5 minutes reversal pattern for potential entry. Okay, GBP JPY did is form the price action. It's still bullish. Here price on a level where you can see the price on a support level, but to enter we need to keep the stop loss below 1973, which is a big stop loss. It's gonna be a bit bigger. So here, find out how the market is trying to create structure here. So it is reversing from here, then we are not getting very good entry. I want to see that it has gone back, drop again here, and then reverse from here. Then we will have a very good entry. Stop loss below this low and take profit target. We can hit somewhere here. That will give us really good entry opportunity. So let's wait for that to happen. Okay. And GBP JPY, it might get rejected from the high. This is not a very good market for selling at the moment on GBP JPY. So gold on the intraday support, Okay, so this candle closing on the 4 hour as a pullback candle. The next one, wanted to see that dropping down further and then giving us an entry. Right guys, are you ready for last day of trading week to be very countable? So far I see that here bulls little bit of active. It's too early entry will be for me. Okay, here if I want to enter the price on exactly to the support level, but what I'm expecting, because it's weekend, to break that support, create an overextended, and then to give us a big entry opportunity. Okay, trading is a game of patience, you know that very well. We do open quite often many trades, but with patience. Okay, so if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you leave a like, smash it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Every day, every weekend, I post a lot of content that will help you in your growth as a trader. So also join the free Telegram channel, link below this video in the description. Yeah. So, okay. Gold could reduce the previous monthly high. Always here for our 20 EMA. Yeah, could retrace to the previous monthly high. So you think that gold is going to retrace to the previous monthly high? Where's the previous monthly high? This is the previous monthly high, and yeah, this could be, but it's not gonna, very less chance that it's gonna go in one go. So we might see a lot of consolidation, and then we could see that. But at the moment, you can see this is still maintaining a smooth bullish channel. So for me to go long, I was just waiting for a break of this channel and then to enter buy. But it could even may start to run from here as well. So let's see lower time frame price action. That's why we look at that. Or at least if we see a manipulation here, for example, the price is broken down, has gone back up with a long wick doji, will be straight going long here. Lower time frame. Squaring with GBP JPY trying to pick up again. this is still maintaining that bullish structure. I think it's gonna might break any of this low, and then we could see that again picking up. So this one GBP JPY, we might see it dropping down here and then going back up. So it might break any of this low, and then we could see that upside. Come on, wanted to see manipulation. It's not doing that. Manipulation still pushing high. Okay, now we want a drop here. So if you look at the wave on 5 minutes, you can see there is one wave, narrow correction, big wave, another correction. We want to see another wave breaking this low. That will be a huge move for upside. If it does here, give us that entry candle that we are looking at, then we can look for going long. Okay, so because this zone is a very high area of value, trading like that, you need to look for very important area of value and then pinpointing your entry based on that level where others will be interested to buy or sell. Okay, hope that guys you're enjoying. Make sure you smash it like that, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Because how many confluence we must see before entering a trade? So very good question. How many confluence we should be looking at before entering a trade, and could you tell a few examples? Okay, pulsing signals Fed will extend the interest rate pulse. Okay, Emmanuel, good day coach. Emmanuel, you are welcome. Emmanuel's Chris long on Euro USD. Okay, so very good question. How many confluence you should be looking at before you enter a trade? Now I want to revert back this question to all those who are watching. So let me know what's your thought on that. How many confluences you should be looking at before you enter a trade? So make an opinion or comment on the live chat. Let me see how many of you come up with many ideas. So basically it's pushing high, but still there is another probability for another drop, and then only you will be entering, otherwise no. Because if it goes back up, but it might, if we buy here, that's a big risk for another drop and then taking us out of the trade. So let's keep it up. Now GBP JPY, okay, so from that level it got bounce. Here got bounce. It might be pushing up. Key patience is the key. So once you are patient, you have a very high probability for long-term success as a trader. So CDXY only. So you see DXY only. So you use DXY for entering other trade. Let's see Fibonacci level, breakup structure, and any liquidity area. Okay, that's a good one. Minimum 3. Okay. And any other comments on that? Okay, so here still bullish, JPY. Might come down for short-term drop that might give another entry on GBP JPY. Let's keep eye on all of them. Okay, so gold trying to come down. Okay, so this is what we was expecting, a drop. All right, so which is coming down at the moment. So this drop is significant. So it's coming to go, this important level. Okay, so $19.75. So if we how it is structuring, then we can look for an entry. So this is the 1 hour candle. We could see break and then retest of this 20 EMA. So 1975. Okay. You look at the 1 hour, you can see it's trying to come down to retest this 20 EMA. Okay. Now when the price will be from 1975 to 1973 zone, you look for entry. Looking at the daily, let this first come down and test this level, and then we can look for potential entry. A high chance that gold will retest this 20 EMA. Okay. So let's keep in mind, guys, the attention is the key. So JJ had a okay, so GBP JPY is coming down here. Might give us potential entry once we see the market has come to that important zone. Okay, so from chances that it's gonna hit that 20 EMA from 1 hour, and then we could see that bounce up. And place a pending order. I want to see how far it's coming down. Looking at both gold. Okay, so we see that it's let it break because it needs to in fact have a stronger breakdown before we see that it's gonna revert back. Okay, so you see that. Okay, now that this got rejected. Need a little bit of break of this low. Okay, now this second attempt is crucial. If we look at the 1 hour, yeah, it tested the 20 EMA. Okay, so now what I will do here, I will go long on gold from this level, stop loss below this level, below stop loss at 1971.50 or 49, and TP target I'll take up to here, 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So stop loss TP so I'm on buy on gold, and let me delete all of them because I'll just create a noise. Okay, so 2 times profit target. Let's see how far it goes. If it breaks this low, let me keep that level on here. Okay. And if it breaks down, then breaks down, you might be out of the trade, but I'm expecting it to have now rejection after breaking this 1973. So it's a very tight entry and stop loss, only 32 pips stop loss. If the market reverse, then it start to reverse, then we can't do anything. As soon as we see the market has gone halfway, we can take 50% off, and then we can move the stop loss at entry. So let me see how far it goes. So I'm buy on gold, but okay, now we can expect a bounce from here. So it just has tested this support, which is the 1973. So if it doesn't bounce from this level, then it's a false breakout, and we might see that it's dropping down. So first of all, let me see how the price is reacting here. So this is the price has just penetrated that support level. Now this is a very, very important liquidity zone. Okay, so the price is not reacting to that liquidity zone. Where is there is a gap opening as well. So let me readjust my entry at 1974.60. Stop loss at 1971.49. Okay, and my TP at 1981.53. So if it bounced, so it crossed that low, okay, we should see some bounce. And yeah, I'm entering in profit zone, so we will be on the halfway move. I'll just quickly take 50% off, and we'll move the stop loss and entry like yesterday, so that we can secure the profit, and the rest will leave on the market to give us or to take us from us. Okay, so far so good. Looks to me that yeah, it's going up, guys. Let's see, let's keep hope that for that. Yeah, so here you will be learning the real trading. Make sure that you smash the like button. After yesterday's gold trade, another one going in the direction, I'm expecting it to break to the upside to give us the full profit. Now if you are keen to learn more, make sure you stick to the channel, press that bell notification, subscribe to the channel, so that you are not missing out anything that I'm posting every day. I'm almost nearly 0.5%, nearly 0.4%, and let it break to the upside. Okay, Now this is the strategy, that one of my favorite trading strategy that I use to trade. I also teaching now on Zoom. A strategy takes a little bit of time, so I would recommend you to stay patient. Now for those who are learning the strategy, I'll tell you to pay attention now to the point where the price has reversed. What did I looked at? And as you know that this is where we look at when we enter a trade. So here so far I see this 5 minutes candle is so far in my favor, so I'll hold the trade, and once the price will manage to break to the upside, we'll move the stop loss here to reduce a little bit of risk. Okay, so this is how trading is. You see that I was telling that this is what I'll do, and this is what I did, and the market in fact looks like that it may do, but don't take a big risk. Anything can happen in trading. It might just come down to gather liquidity and then could go back up, so no one knows. Okay, so always do the risk management. Okay, be confident, but always keep a backup plan so that you are not blowing out. Trading is freedom, you know that. Like this you can make money every day, but you need to learn the skill first. So if you are blowing out, if you are losing all you have, then chances that you before you learn you just quit, and that's not gonna work for you. So that's why trading is easy, but you need to give yourself some time. And for many, trading becomes so quickly. I had a Google search on the day to see average Forex traders lifespan. It was frustrating. Most Forex trader quit 3 to 6 months. So if you quit in 3 to 6 months, then how can you be a trader? Is because it requires high level of emotional resilience. Okay, because it's about your money, it's about your account money going up and down, and that one you need to master that emotion. Okay, risk management. I traded many ways in the market, all the way possible, and finally what I found is that actually nothing works except that how to do the risk management. The market always is ready to give you your living, your whatever you want to gain from the market, but you need to know the risk management. All right, so no sound. How can it be no sound? Can you guys hear me? I see that on my side sound is okay. What's happening? I don't know. Okay, so thank you. All right, so you're almost 1% up. So let me know, guys, are you on this gold trade? Okay, thank you. Okay, I want to see that how many of you have opened this gold trade. I know that this same trade I have shared with the VIP members. So this trade on the VIP group as well. For those who are learning the strategy from me in the VIP group, I would like you to pay attention now, because this is where the real learning comes in. You see that I have opened the trade in the live market. Now go back to your strategy and then learn, see what did I consider in that trade. Okay, So this is how you will be learning, seeing that I'm taking that trade and then becoming a trader. Okay, so now what I will do, I will just take I'll just move my stop loss here below this green candle. So let me see, should I take 50% off or no? Yeah, I'll take 50% off, and then I'll move my stop loss just below this green candle, okay, just to reduce some risk at 1972.83. okay. I'll take 50% profit off, and then I'll move my stop loss at 1972 point, just to reduce the risk. Okay, so the rest of the half is still running. It might just keep pushing high and going to our TP target, and even it could go back to 1984 level. Okay, so this is how trading is, you know, having a strategy, understanding how the market moves, and then taking the trade from a zone where you can take a bigger win. Okay, so this is what I was telling, you know, since before starting the London session, this is the first trade of the day that I have taken. Okay, and also I have shared with the VIP members. Do you think that you need a lot of trade to be profitable? Don't you think that one trade like this is more than enough for you to make the day? Let me know, guys. That's why I'm telling you that always, okay, do the risk management. Don't over trade, and then wait for the right trade to come to you. Let me know, guys. One trade on gold like that is enough for you to be profitable or no? I want to know that everyone is saying yes. Running profit, very good. That's awesome. Yes, absolutely, I'll be reviewing that trade. Here main goal is not, you know, my intention is not you to copy my trade, but you to become a profitable trader, you to know how to catch this kind of trade by yourself, so that you can become an independent professional profitable trader. So which is running almost nearly to that point that we are talking about. So here the 15 minutes, which is a bull market. Okay, now I'll just simply move my stop loss at entry, so that in case of any another spike, I'm not going out of the trade. So I just move my stop loss at entry to make the trade fully risk free. Okay, this is how trade management, risk management is very important. So my trade is now risk free. I'm expecting it to give me the full 2%. I'm holding majority of the part. uh, 1/3 only I have closed, the rest is running. So I'll just move my stop loss at entry, which is a risk-free trade. Okay, guys, so now another back-to-back I think if you review our live session for the last 4 days, you see that all the trade that we took a winner. But don't take a big risk based on that, as I mentioned, because at the end, anything can happen. There is a losing trade also, so make sure that you are not um, you know not blowing out with a one trade. Okay, so I move my stop loss at entry now, half close, half running, and I'm risk free on this trade. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna push up. So for those, that's why I tell you guys that always follow along the live session from A to Z, so that you understand that what did I looked at during the trade. You can follow along. All right, so before, when I was doing the live session, I started, the price was here, and this is what I was targeting for since that time, for the price to break this level, and we have level out this zone. And that's how trading is. When if you want to be a full-time trader, if you want to be a profitable full-time trader, this is how you will be, zone out the chart and wait for the market to give you that entry that you are looking for, and be patient. If the market is not giving that entry that you are expecting, then let the trade go. Okay, that day maybe you don't have a trade, that's fine, right? Still, your your liquidity, your money is in your trading account, right? Also make sure that you trade on a regulated broker. That I trade in a regulated broker, also I put a link in the description. The broker that I trade, they are fully regulated. Also, let me share that link to you. You can use that link to register. You can do a little bit of research about them, how they are. Always, before you use a broker, do a little bit of research and then see if you feel comfortable with them, then you can register and then you can trade with them you like. So let's see how it does now. Let me see here. Okay, so it's pushing high. I'm expecting for a full profit on that, though I have closed one third. I was closing two third, half, but it took me only one third. So I think it's gonna keep pushing high. Okay, this is a huge liquidity gap. Okay, so we might, because it broken this swing high, based on how this candle will close, I will be either closing out or will keep running. Let me see how, first of all, this 5 minutes candle is closing. I want to see that this candle has given that profit that we are looking at, because it is a big move. It is a chance for another drop again. Okay, but still I'm holding. Still 1 minute remaining for this candle, 1.5 minutes. In that time frame, let's see how the price is reacting. Okay, we can take we can take the full profit. Okay, so I'm going to close now because it might go up to hit, but it might even return back. So I'm closing out with full running profit, okay, because I don't want to take that trade any more risk. Also, I've updated the VIPs. It may go up to hit that TP, or it may come back down again. It might take us even break even. So because it has broken this liquidity zone, it might have another selling zone here again, but will not be selling at the moment. I'm out. Let me know, guys, did you enjoy this profit? Okay, I have taken profit, and let me know how did you do. Yeah, thank you. Earning profit 1% per day, very good. Adam, so you need three entries. Okay, even if you are using a small lot, what I would recommend is look at the bigger picture. See, even if you are, let's say, if you are trading a very smaller lot, let's say you are trading 0.01 lot, and you are thinking that, okay, if I have less trade, then how do I make a living? Always look at the bigger picture. See, I can guarantee you, if you can sustain in this market for at least 3 years, okay, at least 3 years continuously trading without quitting, you're gonna be a profitable trader. Now, once you are a profitable trader, you don't need a lot of trades. There is a lot of opportunity for you. So it is important that instead of looking at short term, look at bigger long term picture. Look at that. Let's say that you are, which age you, maybe you are a student, okay, you are only 16, 18, 20. Think that you're gonna retire at the age of 30. How does it feel like? Now you could be older, let's say you are at the age of 50. Think that after you retire, you have something to consistently generate income even when you are retired. So that's how you need to look at the bigger picture, so that you can gain that freedom over time. All right, so we might see here gold, the way it has broken, I think that it's gonna drop again, might come down again to the, try to break this low again because it's weekend. Let's see how it, or it might just keep pushing high, but at the moment we are out with profit. Let's see, we'll be waiting for the next opportunity. As soon as you will find that, let me see that GBP JPY and dollar yen, what they are doing. GBP JPY is very interesting. I think that it's gonna see from here we were on a gold trade, but GJ also did that, has come to the liquidity zone and has gone back up again. So thank you. FP, yes, yes. Patience is the key to be profitable as a trader, right? So yeah, this is how, that's why I recommend you to, to join the live session. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, press that bell button so that we are, whenever I'm coming on live, you are notified, and stay connected with the free Telegram channel. So let me give you that free Telegram channel link, so that you are always notified whenever um, I'm posting anything. So free Telegram channel link given in the live chat. You're welcome. Mark? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, so a question: what things you look at before I enter the trade? Now you have seen that I have entered the trade. Now this is a very, very elaborative question. Okay. Um, the most important part that I look at when I enter a trade is market structure. So majority of my trading decision comes from, like, let's say, when we make a decision in anything, for example, we do not definitely we do not factor that decision based on one factor. Definitely you need to consider many other factors. For example, you want to build a house, right? So you consider the location, the school zone, you consider shopping center, right? But you see that, among all of them, there is always one factor will be always for you that you must consider. For example, um, you might say that, okay, my house must be in this suburb or in this city. Now the rest will come later, right? The rest will be school zone, okay, like that. Similarly, the most 70% of my trading decision, that means that 70% part of that decision depend on the market structure. So that means the direction of the trend. Now when you see a market is a bull market, okay, then in this market, always look for buying. You see that I didn't sell gold, I bought. Even if I have a selling opportunity, I'm not going to sell because it's a bull market. It's number one. So the market structure is the primary indicator or primary confirmation that will tell you. Because if you want to open a trade, you need to answer the two most important question. If you can answer these two important question, you can have a profitable trade. Number one is which way. So which way, double W, okay? So www, which way. Number two is when, all right? So which way will be answered from the market structure. Either you will buy or sell. So you got that this is a bull market, you will be buying. The next thing that coming up is, after the market structure, coming up is your price action and liquidity. Okay, now these two factors might have a lot of variations, but the market price action is where candlestick pattern will tell you that okay, this is where you can enter, this is where you will be answering. The next question is when. So when will be answered based on liquidity, price action, and the way the market is moving. Now this is where some variation comes in play. Okay, for example, in this trade, okay, in this trade the market structure is bullish, so I have bought. Okay, and when did I enter? Where there is a liquidity. Okay, and the market, you can see the way this market hit that level, hit that zone, there is a way to understand it. So this is what I was telling, that there are some variations that you will find in the market, because if you look at this chart, you can see that there are many ways that this chart has organized. Always you may not find exactly the same setup. So what setup you have got here, you might find the next one not like that, but same strategy. So that's why there could be variation, and that variation is where little bit of you need to pay attention. And that variation is I am now explaining every day. Okay, because it's a live trading session, you can see we fully focus on live trade. But for those who are our member, you know that I'm now explaining every day in the VIP Zoom class, where you will be learning also more in depth. But here the most important part, as I mentioned, the three factors that you need to look at when you are entering the trade is the market structure. So you need to be looking at the trend and the price action and the liquidity zone. So this is how the smart money traders trade, and this is where the institutional trader trade in that way. And that's why the market, because the market is basically moved by the institutional trader, not the retail trader. So that's why if you want to be profitable, you need to trade like a smart money trader. Okay, and make sure you stick to the channel, subscribing, pressing that bell button, so that more content, more day we will be explaining and you start to understand it. Sure that I'm sure you will be able to do that. Yes, OCM, yes, there is a VIP group. If you want to join our VIP group, you just need to join us. A link below this video in the description. The first link on the website, visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com, where if you click join now button, then you will be able to join and be part of this trading community. Channel traded, you're welcome. Channel, excellent explanation, coach, good job. Derek, you're welcome. Thumbs up. Mohanad, after a long time, thank you for being, that's awesome. So let's see where is our next entry. Let me see that on GJ. Okay, so as we can coming, we see a 4-hour candle close. I will be looking at a little bit of 4-hour chart to see all of them quickly, including DXY. NZD-USD, the way the market forms is potentially bearish. So you see that all the USD pairs is showing bearish, especially NZD-USD. We see the downside. Anyway, dollar CAD. So there isn't much at the moment, except we saw on gold and so it might come down again, gold, and then either we could see another bounce or consolidation here. Okay, so this is another good live, guys, with you, all of you supporting the channel. Make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So I'll pause for 2 seconds so that everyone probably are following long time forgot to subscribe or forgot to press the bell button. This is 2-second pause. Everyone have time to do that. That's awesome. Your support is always appreciated. Your support is always helping the channel to grow. And let me see here. Okay, so yeah, so weekly analysis is based on so weekly analysis is only for the directional bias. Okay, it's not, you cannot trade based on weekly analysis. Weekly analysis is for the directional bias, so for the direction of the trend that we are talking about. Okay, for example, in my previous weekly forex forecast I was bull on gold, so all my trade majority of the time I have opened is buy trade. because I am bullish on gold, like that. Hope that you got it. Okay, so what we see here in the market, as it is weekend, we had a very good trade, very good week this one as well. So I want to have another great trading week, guys, with all of you. Make sure that you stay always, hopeful, and be present in the next live where you will be learning and growing and trading together. And don't hesitate to ask any question all the time. I'll come on live again on Monday, and tomorrow I'll be releasing a very important lesson for all of you guys. So make sure you stay tuned during the London session time. In that time period, I will be releasing that content for free on YouTube. You can watch that, and also you can check out all the strategy that I'm teaching on Zoom by joining. And also, if you want to trade with the regulated broker that I am trading, link in the description, you can join that. With that said, I'm going to end this session for weekend, as I will see you again trading live with all of you guys, making consistent profit from the market. Until that, stay well, stay happy, keep that profit in your account, so that you can again use it for another trade. Thank you.